Hello everyone, this is Barbie Listener here. Thank you for joining me today and many thanks to all my subscribers. This is very emotional for me because this is one of my most favorite dolls from my childhood and it has been given to me and to this channel by my friend Valeria. Thank you so much, Valeria. It means a world to me to be reunited with this doll once again. So I used to have this doll as a kid. I was lucky and spoiled, yes. The story was that I seen the doll in the Barbie magazine. I shown that to my grandma, and she promised me she will buy her if we ever see her somewhere. And I was 5 years old, and she probably thought I won't remember this kind of promise. Then we were seeing my aunt in Germany, and who didn't we saw in a toy store? Yeah, there she was, Jewel Hair Mermaid, and she was probably one of the most expensive dolls there. I remember my grandma tried to offer me some other dolls, but promise was promise. So that's how I got this doll at the first time, and I opened her right away in a cafe where my aunt was working at the time, and the doll hair got tangled right away. I think I eventually lost all the little stars and unfortunately also her clothes. Then I got the Fashion Fever Fashion Pack Gardens in Versailles. This was like pink costume for the dolls, and I gave it to this doll because she deserves some human clothes, right? So obviously she's a mermaid, so I gave her name Riba, which literally means fish. I wasn't very imaginative, I guess, and sometime later I renamed her to Sylvia. Then, during the time I wasn't into Barbies anymore, uh, my mom gave up some of my dolls to my nieces, and then they never returned any of these dolls. So I considered them lost, and Riba was one of them. And yeah, I always wanted this fashion pack. I never got it. So having Jewel Hair Mermaid without her crown is maybe a good excuse to get this pretty treasures fashion pack with all the gold gold accessories, the little shoes, crown, purse, and bracelet. As for this doll, you can imagine how I thrilled I was when this package arrived, and there she was in her whole glory with all her clothes, with her ring and earrings, with her long hair and such a kind eyes. I won't lie, I cried. I actually cried holding this particular doll back in my hand. Has had to unlock some very deep emotions. Don't get me wrong, I repurchased few of my childhood dolls in the past. Some I was very thrilled about, some I didn't feel anything about. But this doll, I don't know, maybe it was because I was very little back then and my granddad was still alive and it was kind of a happy time, I guess. So I restored her hair. It took me some time, but I had a lot of practice combing this doll hair in the past. I wasn't even freaked out as a lot of hair came off, as it happened every time back then, also. This time I only had three different hair conditioners and fabric softener, so it was easier, and also the result is much smoother than I was able to achieve as a kid. And I was also conflicted whether to rebody her on a made to move body or not. There were nothing wrong about the original body, and I even like this type with the banded hands. But I love made to move bodies, and I feel like the dolls have a second and better life with that body type. So yeah, I won't trash the original body. I will probably put my first tea party on it, as her original body type was similar, only with a smooth and unbendable X, but it was broken. So yeah, that's a little restyle I eventually gave her. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know what do you think in the comments below. Subscribe if you are new here and like the video. That's a huge help for my dolls. Also, don't hesitate and check me on my Instagram. Link is in the channel description. And definitely let me know what is your most favorite doll from your childhood. And see you some next time. Bye bye.